Mr. Cole?
That's a mixed blessing. I just quickly want to associate myself with the chairman's remarks. I couldn't agree more with you about the basic policy that you're talking about. I really couldn't. I have a district that has 15,000 farms and ranches. A lot of those are cattle farmers, and they're paying a lot higher feed prices than they probably ought to be paying from an oil and gas district. So we don't see this as an appropriate, alternative fuel, and advantaged as it is under the law, and I think your points are well made. I struggle a little bit with the process questions, but your point, again, is a good one. It's a fair point to make. And I also want to thank you, Mr. Palmer, for your amendment. There's a considerable amount of merit there as well. Frankly, I've supported legislation in the past that would go far more than 20%, because we all know that this product is going to be used very heavily for transportation needs and filling up that fund in an area when we've got increasingly efficient vehicles and when we've got alternative fuel vehicles, everything from electric to CNG that are paying no road prices. I'm not interested in raising the gasoline price, but I certainly like finding a way to redirect this revenue towards something I think that's important. So please, go right ahead.
This would not redirect any revenue, Mr. Cole. This would be new revenue, and it would only apply to crude oil and natural gas exported from the United States to other countries. And it will be a significant increase in revenues. And the 20% is a baseline. It's a starting point. The other thing that I'd point out is the other studies that I've looked at indicate that the price of gasoline will actually come down. So it will benefit consumers as well as help provide that funding source for the Highway Trust Fund.
Well, again, redirect may have been the wrong word, although that's the way it would apply if we operated the way we normally do. But again, I favor raising the oil export ban and very much favor taking some of the revenue that we can and putting it back in an expense that's associated really with the product itself. I mean, because that's what most oil and gas, or most oil and gasoline is used for. So appreciate very much you bringing this before us for our consideration.
The reason I make the point clear on the redirect is that I've talked with some other members who are concerned that it would do that. And I want to make it clear that it does not, that this would be a new revenue stream.
More than fair point, although I would tell you, as somebody sits on the appropriations, there's a lot of revenue that needs to be redirected. So, because not everything we spend money on, in my view, is worthwhile. This is a worthwhile expenditure, and it's something that would benefit our economy and I think be of enormous help and help us solve what's a knotty problem that we're wrestling with right now on the highway bill. We simply don't have the revenue stream anymore to maintain the infrastructure. And I always tell people there's lots of reasons why, and I'd like to do a lot of things in terms of redirecting money in the transportation fund, but the basic problem is one of just our vehicles are increasingly efficient. That's a good thing, not a bad thing. And we have the arrival of alternative fuel vehicles. We haven't figured out how they should appropriately pay their fair share for use of the roads. But this, to me, is an elegant and good solution. So I thank you for bringing it before us. With that, I yield back, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you very much.